It's not her fault. CJ or Siege are both technically correct. Which is the best kind of correct. Yes. It does sound better. Amazing. She's never done anything wrong in her life. Well, especially not going to the bathroom on the floor if she's not able to get to where she's supposed to go to the bathroom. Like, that's definitely not something that she's done wrong. Like, let's be perfectly clear about that right away. Lurking while watching my shows. Very nice. What you watching? I heard that it is the NCAA finals tonight. Championships. Hi, Druid. Thank you for the streak. I almost played Resident Evil 4 today. But y'all, your girl's tired. Your girl's tired. And I do want to be done, but I'm also tired. So we're taking a break from Resident Evil. We're going to go to Thetis, and that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We can postpone the pain. The pain? Whatever do you mean? What pain? There's no pain in Dragon Age. There's no crying in Dragon Age. Oh my god. I hate it so. Recorded another episode of Darkest Whimsy today. There's no crying in baseball, and there's no pain in Dragon Age. That's the way. Isn't that just the way? But, okay, yeah, there, it's connected. So, there we go. I don't know if I wanted to yap about stuff or not. I don't know if there's anything to yap about. Rehearsals are going well. We recorded another episode of Darkest Whimsy today. It's going very well. We're getting ready to launch the Patreon for that. So there's another way to support the show if you weren't able to support the backer kit, or if you're just finding me now and you're like, what's this? Darkest Whimsy. Darkest Whimsy is a tabletop RPG show podcast that I'm on. It'll be a visual podcast and a regular listening podcast, and we're getting ready to launch that. We have picked a day, and it will be at the end of the month, so it'll be very exciting. But I'm going to get a more official announcement out soon. But we can yap about your cute headphones, and your hair looks phenomenal. Aw, hi Pandora, thank you so much. I do love these headphones. And my favorite thing about them, other than the color, like the lavender and orange, is just très magnifique. I also really love how comfortable they are. They're so comfortable. I can wear them all day. They're so comfy. So that is very nice, and I really like that. Yay, I'm glad. I can't wait either. I'm really excited. Also been practicing my accent for my play. If I'm feeling up for it, I might break it out. I don't know. What are we drinking? This is a Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir. I am 21. Hi, Seven. How are you? Welcome in. So I was about to reference that. Yes! That character, that is probably one of my favorite like television characters ever created. Titus, he's the best. Titus Andromedon, the icon that you are. What's the other thing of his that I say all the time? There's another like line of his specifically that I say in Ramadan lines. Hold on. God, I reference it all the time. I have a dilemma. There's a baking job available I would love to apply to, but it's kind of faith-based place. From the faith I have trauma in, worth the risk. Like, and it's like within the baking space too. I will say, Druid, I don't know that I'm the best person to ask this to. Because as far as I know, it's just the owners. They post about it, but it doesn't seem to be a major focus. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to give advice on that. But like, hopefully if it's just the owners, then it doesn't bleed into the work. But yeah, I agree. It's so context specific. Yeah. I hope there are some folks closer that would be able to give you some better advice. Dear Selena. Hi, Sleazy. Yeah, no, sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. I will say in this subject, yeah. Not that you know me, but I feel like there's no harm in applying, and you can feel things out a little if you get an interview. That's a really good point. If you get an interview, then you can go in and feel things out. And then, yeah, that's a really good point, Seven. Yeah. Don't know if something is universal versus a specific question. 100%. I think Seven's got a really good point. Of like, if you get the interview, you can go in, you can feel it out. And then if the vibes feel off, because some of those vibes you can't get until you're like in the room with them, you know? And then if you're in the room and you're like, then you know. You know? I will say, like, just for me personally, and this is not something that I have a problem with sharing on the internet, I've been very vocal about this, I would never work for, like, a Mormon company or an LDS company. That, like, kind of has that reputation of having that faith-basedness to it. That's just not something that I would do. But that's... Again, that's just me personally. And isn't that what's so great about being able to practice freely? Right? So, whatever. But yeah, these are my thoughts. Like, that's just a thing. Yeah, 100%. Bit too outside to fully offer advice because there's a lot we don't know. Yeah, huge life decision that might also have repercussions. Yes, that's the other thing, is that it's a lot of responsibility. Because, yeah. Totally. That was such a great way of putting it, Pandora. Such a great way of putting it. Because work is a big deal. And especially if you're passionate about baking. Like... I've worked in a bakery before, and if you're like in the kitchen with the folks that are baking. You're there with them, just them, at like 4 a.m. That's like, yeah. Thanks y'all for getting your moonbeams. I hope that everybody has done one thing to care for themselves today. If you no, I don't think I'm uncomfy, but I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that, Druid. And I hope that if others are uncomfy, that you know, we'll find our way back to the game and other conversations and other things, and everything will be chill and kosher again. Yeah, no big deal. Sitting on the porch, amazing. You just don't have access to the, yeah, totally, Ellen. But what, if anybody else has done something to care for themselves today and wants to tell me about it. What did I do to care for myself today? What did I do to care for myself today? Excuse me. I want to say I got myself a coffee, but I do that every day. I actually got some of my snacks today instead of hoarding them for later for no good reason. I actually ate some of my snacks today. Love that. I know that I live in a household where snacks do not last long. So I should probably practice that, where I kind of let them sit for a little bit. I had an energy drink and a Diet Coke and a cup of coffee. Damn. What's your go-to energy drink, Sleazy? Am I gonna be okay? You'll probably be fine. I once had a 5-hour energy when I was driving. I was on like a 10-hour drive. And I had to like stop at a gas station on the way there, and I had to run around the gas station because it felt like my heart was gonna beat out of my chest. Damn is what the fish said when they hit a concrete wall. I had several veggies after a week of basically carbs. Love it. Although carbs aren't bad. Your brain needs glucose to work. So that's good. Honestly, I don't know, dude. Worst advice you ever got to drink that 5-hour is terrible. I have never drank a 5-hour energy since then. That was the one and only time I ever drank a 5-hour energy. I'm a big brain, so I need the carbs. Yeah, human beings need the carbs. We need the carbs. Hi, Puddle Gloom. How are you? Oh, the thing that I did today to care for myself is not force myself to play Resident Evil 4. I like texted my friend who's a big fan of the Resident Evil games, and I was like, hey man, what the fuck is going on? What's happening? Like, what the hell? And he was like, don't worry, it's okay. Leon will get you through it. He promised the president. And I'm like, okay. I also read more of Last Flight. I count that as self-care, although I'm getting to the sad parts. Last Flight. What's that? Their eyes do little for me. They're more like 1 hour. Partially raised awareness. Instant Pot was being a redacted, so I had to get creative to get it to work. Or Nor! It's the Dragon Age book about the griffins in the fourth play. Oh! basically I overfilled it and was like, nope. So I had to use the slow cook function until things cooked down enough for it to pressure cook without yelling at me. Eventually I went the books comics. I just got the TTRPG not too long ago. The TTRPG is cool. I need to really sit down with the book again and really read through it to understand the rules better. Yeah. And I'm glad it has safety features for days, because if it didn't, can you imagine? You can cook beans from dry in 20 minutes. That's amazing. Our Instant Pot has become like a glorified rice cooker. It's kind of wild. It makes rice and it makes chicken stock. Very quickly and very well. It makes great rice. Best rice I've had. But mine is a soup maker extraordinaire, and it's awesome. During the pandemic, we were making all kinds of stuff in the Instant Pot. But yeah. All right, should we dive into this? Should we dive into this business? Speaking of food, time for lunch. Make a pancake. Time for lunch. Brie beef. Ooh, turned up for lunch. Thanks, Danny. I love them. My friend got them for me as a congratulations. Congratulations on hitting your funding goal for Darkest Whimsy. I was gonna ask, so it doesn't replace the crock. Yeah, no, it doesn't have to replace the crock pot. Yeah. Still a crock pot girly for some things. It doesn't have to replace the crock pot. Yeah. I don't think. Stream streak. 5 stream streak. I'm so bad at maintaining streaks, y'all. I think it's because I'm busy. I'm a busy lady. Well, I had scrambled eggs for breakfast. Got to balance carbs, protein. He says with no food knowledge. No, I was just like, it feels, but I'm on Pacific time. I'm in Los Angeles. So I was like, it feels late for lunch, but there are definitely other parts of the world. So I was like, oh, lunch. And then I was trying to figure out where in the world that might be. And then I wanted to ask, but that felt intrusive. And so then I was trying to figure out like where it might be lunchtime. And then I realized that I just don't know time zones at all. And I'm East Coast USA. I just work nights. Oh, got it. So I would have been completely wrong. Totally wrong. The most wrong ever. Because I was going to go in the wrong direction. Okay. Measure veil strength. Inquisitor. The experiment was never mind. I'm not doing an accent. And these readings are remarkable. By overlaying the relative strength of the veil over maps of Orlais and Ferelden, I have extrapolated points where small rifts are more likely to develop. This should let us deploy Inquisition forces more wisely while still protecting people who would otherwise be threatened by demons. In addition, I have located one node of possible interest in the hinterlands, a very large rift that is not yet opened. It may be worth investigating the area. My crockpot cooks things too fast. I can only use the keyboard setting that sits right in yours. The talks between Ferelden and Orlais took place in Jader, and it was not easy to keep matters from spiraling out of control. King Alistair is no diplomat after all and had little patience for the endless fanfare. I get it, buddy. Thankfully, the Orlesians are uninterested in more war, and we were able to smooth the way towards an eventual peace treaty. The king sent along a sword, once belonged to the Ferelden hero King Callan had, as thanks for what the Inquisition helped create. Cool. Thanks, Alistair. I ain't reading all that.
At your service.
Dance with the Dowager. We should speak with Duke Cyril. By all accounts, he's reasonable. We could win him to our side. Comtesse Montbéliard said the Silver Lady of Chanel is our best ally here. Sure, Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
Is it bad that I don't read any of these? Ambassador Montelier. Oh, are these all for Ambassador Montelier? Cullen, can't you do anything?
All right.
Great. Cullen's like, I do a lot, babe. Okay. Find the powerful rift. What if I don't wanna? Okay, so am I good now, guys? Do I have to talk to Bull ever again? One more?
Inquisitor.
You did tell me, I remember. Take your headphones off!
Inquisitor. You wanted to see me?
Oh, I don't want him dead.
Bull!
I got it!
Iposte sala talva soth.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, my soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though, so... Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup. Guess I'm not even worth sending professionals for.
You knew the assassins were coming?
Little change in the guard rotation tipped me off.
Could have warned me.
Why didn't you tell me ahead of time?
You go through years of Ben Hasrith training to hide facial expressions when I wasn't looking. See? Like that.
Damn.
If I'd warned you or the guards, the assassins would have been tipped off.
Are you all right?
Read me for
Fine.
Phil.
Hurt myself worse than this fooling around in bed.
Oh, your face has subtitles, is what Bull said. Yeah,
What
I
if
got
they used
it!
poison?
Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now. As it is, it stings
Already
like shit,
deconstructed.
but that's about it.
Oh, sorry, my controller is disconnecting. Okay, should we retaliate?
Are you interested in getting some payback?
Against who? The entire Ben Hasrith? Besides, this wasn't serious. Sending two guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talva
A
Shoth.
formality.
Talva fucking Shoth.
Well, I don't want to flirt with him, but I want to say this. I want to say something like that.
Are you going to be all right?
It's a knife wound, boss. I think I'll live.
It's not just
I'm
a knife
fine.
wound, you big...
Thanks. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I
Oh,
regret,
you don't understand, Siege.
this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass kicked, the Iron Bull is with you.
Aw, that's really nice. Thanks, Bull. I appreciate that. I will always go kill dragons with him. Wait, oh, there he is. Yes! Yes, Pandora, there is a lock. There is a lock with Solus. There is. There is a lock with Solus. There is a lock. There's a soft lock and a hard lock. Yeah. 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 Wafer thin ice. Pandora, wafer thin.
Okay. It's good to see you.
I was just teasing. Yeah.
Still behind the curtains in the reading room, watching the blood pool on the floor.
May I ask how things are, now that you're more human?
It hurts. Everything hurts. Everyone remembers me now. I can only make them miss me for a few heartbeats. But I'm real. More real, anyway. And I understand more than I did.
Can you still help people if you can't make them forget?
It's harder. I can't start over if I do it wrong. But seeing me changes them. They know a person wants them to hurt less.
Seeing
That
calm
helps.
down isn't what I want to say, but it's the closest I can think of right now. I think I can see what you mean. The machine broke. Why no forget?
Why can't you make people forget you anymore?
He's more
Because
human.
I'm real.
What are we doing?
The forgetting was for both sides. They weren't frightened by me, and I wasn't hurt by them. Making people forget was a defense against people attacking me, and having what they saw in me stick. Because I'm real, everything sticks. Whatever people think or feel about me stays.
Wait.
Are you still physically the same, or are you fully human?
I was always fully human. I can do everything I could do before, except make people forget. The way I move comes from my mind, not my body. As long as I remember some of the Fade, it remains. My body is just like the real Cole's, except that he was a mage. I'm not.
Why aren't you a mage?
I can't know for sure, but the real Cole, his father beat him, killed his mother. His sister might have died, too. I don't know if that was real or what the demon made me think. Then the Templars threw Cole in darkness and starved him, all because he had magic. He thought that if he didn't have magic, I'm what he wanted to be. Him, but normal. So no one would hurt him.
Yeah, and so people are always like, oh, so you never side with the Templars? And I'm like, no!
You're still able to sense the feelings of others?
Never!
Yes, I still feel things, flashes of their minds. Pain, hurt, all of it. It's not so loud anymore. I make more noise myself, so I don't hear as much unless I want to. I remember more things, though. It lets me learn. I sometimes see why something I said would bother Cullen. Maybe I'll do it less.
What's the difference between you and a spirit now?
Spirits are They just are. Most of them sense something that interests them and stick to it. They don't remember much. It keeps them pure, but it also keeps them from learning, from growing. I wanted to help people, but I only knew enough to do it in the simplest way. Now I can see more. I also want to hit people a lot. Varric is helping with that.
I'll talk to you later.
Oh, Varric.
Goodbye.
Yes, sir.
Could be better.
Okay, so now I'm good, and I never have to
Inquisitor.
talk to Bull again. So weird not seeing Dorian until later. I know. God damn it. Why? Why? Okay, should we go get Tom? I know Pandora loves this quest. Wait. Why does this card look different? Oh, okay. You're trying to get back at me? That might cost you.
Presenting amusing distraction.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead.
It's probably one of the.
Do you have
games
anything
that
to
I've
say in your
seen
defense?
use the word hanged correctly.
Very well.
Now this is grim.
Proceed.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Oh, shit.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Because, what she was showing me. Oh, that, this is one of the few games that uses hanged correctly. That's like, in media, a lot of people have, like, that, like, thing that bothers them when they hear it in media or they see it in media. Like for J Money, it's when somebody cuts the inside of their palm. If they have to, like, you know, if like it's a blood thing, they cut the inside of their palm. He gets so mad. He's like, why would you cut the inside of your palm? Now your hand is useless. He gets ridiculous, like unreasonably mad. And for me, it's when hanged or hung is used incorrectly.
I don't have a concern about this, Corypheus, or what have you. The right
Can you believe it? Tom Rainier
While
himself.
Soul is lying about who they are and betraying people. That was bananas. I remember doing this for the first time.
Does she strike
Yeah, so, okay, so yeah, here, I'll help. So, when you're talking about a person being hanged by the neck until dead, that is the correct usage, hanged. But if you're talking about an object being hung up, you say hung. Oh, I hung the picture up. Or something like that. But you would not say, like, this man is sentenced to be hung by the neck until dead. That's incorrect. Hanged, yep, that's exactly right. Hanged equals person, hung equals object. Yep. Yep. Yep.
You must know something
You're very
about
welcome.
Renee.
I know what everyone
And now it
knows.
will bother
He
you,
aimed
because
for
now
the
you'll see it
massacre
everywhere.
of a noble and his family.
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say them now. It's a damned mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see
more you
that
know.
man swing.
So,
Yes, not.
well, no, I'm not gonna tell any. English is certainly a language. That's exactly right. I'm not gonna tell anybody the decision I'm gonna make with Rainier. Because I already know the decision that I'm gonna make with Rainier, and
Then you've
I have a
received what?
headcanon about it.
No
and
mistaking an order from the
When
Emperor's
it all
wedding
cleared,
band.
you was still in charge. So what was the point? You would not believe.
Very curious about what Navani is thinking and feeling right now. Navani is feeling very betrayed because Navani does not like to be lied to. And remember, Navani is still really, yeah. Shut up, Pandora. Can we like maintain a little perspective for a second? All right. So, hey, yo. So she's feeling very betrayed because she doesn't like to be lied to. And she is also still reeling and coming off from her clan dying. So she's in a very raw emotional state right now. So she's not happy, Bob.
A white man? No! I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
I called you a friend. I trusted you. You lied.
The world believes you were sent by a divine force. The Inquisition encourages this thinking. I know you don't believe it. So, tell me again why we're different.
I've never said, Navani has never ever said that she was a divine messenger. So, let's calm down. All right? Boy!
I'm on this side of the bars. That's the difference.
If I'd stayed Rainier, no good would have ever come of my life. Why are you here?
Yeah, totally. But he's definitely still out of line. But like, yeah, you're totally right.
That depends on what you say.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing.
Why?
When it came to light, I ran.
Yeah,
Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Would a monster have given himself up? Somewhere along the line, you stopped pretending.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
I imagine that during this, because she's still kind of reeling from the death of her clan, he's like exceedingly gentle with her.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
Let me guess. Our spy master had this lying around somewhere, didn't she?
It would have been difficult for anyone to connect Blackwall to Rainier. Even Liliana has something of a blind spot when it comes to Wardens. What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind. He had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
So... what's it gonna be? So she's gonna get him out and bring him back to the Inquisition.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
I'm sacked. Optional, order the advisors to find a way to release Rainier from prison. Do I have to do that at the war table? That's a real question. Do I have to do that optional quest? It says...
You close your eyes and jump.
Hi, Beer! On an expedition to Thetis. Welcome in. Welcome in, Beer. Welcome in. We are arriving. Welcome, welcome. War table? Yes. Okay. Great. Welcome, innovators. My name is Selena. I'm an RPG streamer. I'm also an actor living and working in Los Angeles. How are y'all? Yearning is involved somehow, but I can't quite prove it. There's, well, all will become clear. Do not fret. It's just in Cullen's every interaction with Navani. I know. I think Cullen can like see that she wants him out and is like, we can fix it. I can fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. But welcome in. We're playing some Dragon Age Inquisition. What were you up to? What were you streaming? What were you doing? Based on your raid message, I have a guess, but I'm not sure. Yearning is stored in the puppy dog eyes. It really is.
Your worship.
We're playing Expedition 33! You don't say! I'm still in very early game. Nice. So you still have time to get out. You still have time. Wait, where do I... Tom Rainier's fate. Okay, wait. I can request special dispensation from the Orlesian throne, allowing Tom Rainier to be transferred to Inquisition custody. This may anger some, but after Halam Sharal, they owe us a favor. 2 problems, 1 solution. There was a traitor to our cause, a man similar in build and appearance to Rainier. We bind and gag him and have him take Rainier's place. 5 stream streak. Thank you, Beer. Also, if anybody needs to raid and run or raid and lurk, no worries at all. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Have him take Rainier's place. He is condemned instead, and the world believes Rainier has paid the price. We're gonna take one lie and do another one? I don't know about that. We can storm the prison with a small force and take Rainier into our custody. We should be prepared for casualties. No, we're gonna do this one. I'm not letting another guy. I'll need to lurk for a wee bit for an hour. Okay. Well, okay, is that like right now, Pandora? Like right immediately, right this second? Or can I tell you why I spared Rainier? Or do you kind of already know? Do you think you already know? Nope, in 10 minutes? Okay. So, the reason that Navani spared Rainier in my headcanon, because this is my canon Navani run, is because 6 hours. Oh my God. We're gonna come back to a war table mission in a minute. I need to like get out of this extreme Inquisition music, otherwise I can't focus. Is because throughout all of this, I know it doesn't seem like it because I haven't taken him out on too many missions, but Rainier has always, even though they haven't been, they weren't like flirty, in my headcanon, Blackwall, I guess, has always been very much like a great defender of Navani. So even though he wasn't specifically like her bodyguard or whatever, it's kind of always felt that way. And so he's always seemed to Navani like this great bastion against the rest of the world, like between her and the rest of the world and whatever was coming at her. And so when, like, he is a true believer in the Inquisitor and like the message, which I think is part of why what he says to her makes it sting that much more, because he is so much on her side. And so in light of her clan being lost and then this happening, she cannot lose another like person that is willing to stand between her and, even if that's not specifically how she views it, that's like how I'm viewing it. She can't stand to lose another person that will stand between her and the rest of whatever the world is throwing at her. And like, he's always one to notice, sometimes even before Solus or Cullen, when like she needs a break, when she needs, and he becomes kind of like that shit eater for her of like and like the damage sponge, if you will, to kind of take the blows for her. And that's why. And so then when she spares him and saves him, then he is like stalwart and true, and he is right next to her all the time, always. And that's why in the end, during Trespasser, it's him, Varric, and Dorian that go with her. Because those are like her guys. So that's what I've always thought. And yeah, so there you go. Beef stew is finally done. Yum. She probably views it in a way subconsciously. Yeah, exactly. Given that she's kind of falling apart after her clan's been killed. 100%. I admit saving him, I saved him because I'm a sucker for the regret what I did, but not looking for forgiveness, just for a chance to be good, to be better. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I think she believes him. I think for that one, she definitely believes him. And I think that is what she would say. And that's certainly part of it. But like, and also the like subconscious canon stuff for Navani specifically is all of what I just said, because yeah, because I think about Navani and what goes through her mind a lot, and I love her. That's cute for her, Pandora. Why did I feel like that was sarcastic? My idea of why you saved him was more into the funny teasing reason, but you said so many thoughtful and beautiful things, so my joke is just gonna be too mean. Well, now you have to say it. Now you have to say it. Walking away from making lunch because I got invested. Well, if you want Rainier to be judged, then Pandora has to tell me. Lyanna has a blind spot for Grey Wardens, and Llewellyn has a soft spot for liars. Maybe she's too trusting. Maybe she's just so trusting. She's very trusting. And is that a bad thing to be? She does by the end of Trespasser. Don't worry. She does. Don't worry. Alright, let's go judge Rainier. And then Pandora can lurk for whatever you have to lurk for. Oh shit, there's an ad that's about to
For
start.
judgment this day, Inquisitor.
I snoozed it, don't worry.
I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall.
You don't have to throw in.
His crimes... Well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
I'm just so scarred after your playthrough of Trespasser and when Lavelle said on that bridge. I was screaming at your YouTube video. I know you were screaming at my YouTube video, because at the same time you were screaming at my YouTube video, you were screaming at me in Discord chat.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. What did you have to do to release me?
Josephine called in a few favors. There are enough people out there who owe the Inquisition.
And what happens to the reputation the Ambassador has so carefully cultivated? The world will learn how you've
Several
used
videos,
your
Harp. It's all
influence.
on YouTube.
They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
Once the world is back to normal, no one will even remember this.
I'll remember. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end.
But I wasn't ready.
Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
I like playing Lion of Ellen as merciful and showing how complicated that can turn out to be. There's a difference between mercy and naivety, and mercy is a strength, but some people will try to take advantage of that. So... I think the first time I played, I did this one. I know he ends up with the warden. In my first run, I know he ended up with the wardens at the end. So I picked that one then. If I pick this one, does he stay with us? That's a genuine question. He does. He stays no matter what? Okay. I think this one was a fairly happy ending for him, if I remember correctly. Just different. think in his heart he wants to be a warden. But then the question comes, is Navani comfortable making decisions like that for someone? If anybody has thoughts, you're welcome to put them in chat. That's totally fine to put them in chat. I always end up making my own decision anyway. Stubborn like that. Oh, you think he doesn't want to be a warden? He was going to be recruited into the wardens anyway. I think that's why I picked that one. I think Navani, because I didn't want to force him to be a warden, I was hoping for him to make that decision by himself if I set him free, and I don't want to spoil. Okay. Yeah, I think Navani wouldn't want to force him. He doesn't want to be free, so the wardens make the most sense. Huh. I think Navani, both the real warden and the mercy endings work for him, but I went with the radical mercy and really enjoyed that for my Llewellyn's character post-trespasser. I retroactively really enjoyed that from a role-play segment too with her and Solus, because Solus was not happy, just like when she recruited the wardens to serve the Inquisition. I'm trying not to spoil. I hope that's general enough. Yeah. So wait, you picked this and Solus was not happy? I'm fine with not making Solus happy right now. Because I think Navani is kind of in the same boat of like not wanting to make a decision for him. The warden ending is a nice one for him. But I think we're gonna go with you're free. Solus is not happy with anything here. Yeah, well, whatever. Solus can suck my dick. Okay.
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for. If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition. My sword is yours. If I'd said anything less,
thanks for the lurk.
would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
Someone randomly hate on Solus or Rainier while I'm gone. Yeah, anybody can hate on Solus or Rainier. I truly don't care. I mean, I like it. I don't mind it. My first Inky freed him because he saw through Rainier's actions while in the Inquisition that he was a different man, one that maybe needed to be shown, that through the chance to atone. My Trevelyan sent him to the Wardens because she felt that she was in no position to judge what he did when she has done awful things too. Freak the eggs. Sometimes I can stand the air, boys. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to him.
Hear what they did with the warden.
That was no warden.
Well, yes, that was
Whee! That's why I'm always big. For all this, I think I'm Smileys.
Maker and Lady. Corypheus is taking the lot of them apart.
The Inquisition's on its tail.
Inquisitor?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Inquisitor means something. Blackwall doesn't.
It means something to me.
Let's talk about you. The truth, this time.
I suppose I owe you that.
So, you're actually Orlesian.
Well, didn't I say that I was from Markham in the Free Marches? I didn't lie about that. I spent my childhood there, and then Olay called to me. Markham seemed lifeless, colorless in comparison.
You were on the run from the authorities, weren't you?
Yes. I made my living as a hired sword. Spent most of my coin on drink. I never stayed in one place for long. Had to keep moving. I got to see much of Olay that way. I saw what men like me had done to this great empire. It was a shock. Seeing it up close. Hearing the stories. It's one thing to hear
Will
the news
you
from
come to my
afar.
cottage this summer?
Another to actually be there.
Thank you so much for those biddies, Antiquated Anachronism. I appreciate it. How are you?
Did you have a family? A wife? Children?
No. I've never been suited to that kind of life. Maybe I don't deserve it.
Okay.
Tell me about your time as a soldier.
I served in the Imperial Army.
Twitch
I
kicked me
distinguished
out,
myself there.
I'm glad
Earned
you're
respect.
back. Sorry, Twitch
the
kicked
loyalty
you
of
out.
my men.
We're just chatting with
and then I
Longbow.
threw it all away.
Or Rainier, sorry.
Betrayed my own side for gold. Only gold.
We'll continue this another time.
Alright, all done. So that one's done. Can you go talk to Morgan whenever?
I have another package. See that his reply is given priority. I will.
'Tis a large fortress, Inquisitor. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is
I
party
freed
to events
him,
that threaten
as
to
long as he
shake the
atoned.
world. I wonder if it is pleased.
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tarar Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
We were lucky to have found it when we did.
Fate is often mistaken for luck, as Mother is fond of saying. The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
I appreciate whatever help you can give us.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may. I understand you have spared the Grey Wardens from destroying what goodwill was left them. 'Tis good of you, considering the weakness Corypheus exploited was their own doing. Still, should a true archdemon one day arise, they will no doubt be needed. Or so they would have us
I
believe.
think we have Kieran in this run.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah, yes. Whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kakari Wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight.
The Blight began in the Kukari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. She is the reason the Blight was defeated. We did not part on good terms. I regret a great deal, but that... most of all. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no chantry mage could. Thus, we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course.
Right.
Your worship.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Carry on.
Venan,
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shira.
We're always here to admire the dwarf. Okay. So what next? It'll take you maybe 10 minutes. Okay. Are we getting closer, Ellen? Are we getting closer?
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these du Paraquets to a minor lordship. Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
Surely, even a minister could do worse than have the Inquisition in her debt.
I am a well-positioned woman. I require something more concrete than vague promises of future gifts. And do not attempt to charm me. I am far too old to tolerate it. What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
Information. Unless you believe your sources better than agents of the Inquisition.
Normally, I wouldn't trust your discretion. But the left hand of the Divine is working for you, is she not? Sister Leliana is a resourceful woman. I could certainly make use of her talents. Very well, Inquisitor. Should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the Duparakets into lordship.
We did it! I did it, Josie! Wait, Josie, I did it!
Your worship.
I must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
I feel like that could have been in the quest line, considering I was just there! But it's fine. Excuse me. Hold on. Controller's acting up.
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
Well, that's very nice.
They're a polite bunch of ruthless murderers. I'll give them that.
I regret we were forced to deal with them, that you were endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer?
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Valroyo when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antiva, decided this exciting life was for us.
I don't imagine many firstborn heirs join those ranks.
No, I was a rather foolish exception. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard drew a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
Darn it.
You've drawn a clear enough picture.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
From bard to diplomat is quite a change in direction.
I was headed down that path for some time already. That night merely crystallized it. In all the commotion... forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
Hold on to it. Don't lose sight of why you came here.
I will never forget you helped save the House of Montilyet, Inquisitor. And should you ever visit Antiva, stories of the welcome we'll give you will be told for years.
Cool. We did it, y'all. We did it! Have we been to Emprise de Lyon yet? I don't think we have.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay!
Oh man, there's so much to do in Emprise de Lyon. This game is so big.
Inquisitor.
Scout Harding.
We're on the outskirts of Sarnia. This is what's left of the town. The lucky ones got out before the river froze over. The rest, penned in by Fade Rifts and Red Templars. We're the first friendly face they've seen in a long while.
How did an entire river freeze so quickly?
It got really cold, really quickly. Sarnia relies on its river for everything. Trade, food. They weren't expecting this.
Do you know why the Red Templars have come here?
Can't tell you much. The Templars have outposts all through the hills. Our scouts haven't been able to get through. It probably has something to do with the local stone quarry, though. A lot of the workers went missing after the Red Templars moved in.
Here I come to save the day. Again.
That's why we love you. The Red Templars have been mounting frequent attacks. They want Emprise de Lyon. Bad. Let's get out there and take it back from them.
Alright, speak with the townspeople about what can be done. Do you, Elise? Do you?
Word for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
As if all the cold and snow wasn't gloomy enough.
I didn't mean to do that. Poor Dorian's having a miserable time. I know, poor guy.
Do not let these escape.
Man, it is cold. Yeah. Templar deposits destroyed, and then I'll have finished this quest for Barrick. Yay! Not what I wanted. The reminder is just about the auto reminder is just about backseating. It's not about like spoilers or anything. But if you feel like it would be backseating, then yeah.
Red Lyrium. I wonder how far this corruption has spread.
Did you see Red Lyrium before you started traveling with us, Solus? Have you seen it before? Just checking. Just curious. Let's get rid of the view of Dorian and Iron Bull in your party often enough and... Oh, yeah, I knew that. Yeah. The trouble is, I don't like Bull, so I very rarely have him in my party. The trouble with schools is they always try to teach the wrong lesson. Believe me, I've been kicked out of enough of them to know. Hey, get away from me. Genuine inquiry. As I may have missed that class. As I may have missed that class. Why do you not like Bull? I'll tell you. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I don't like him. I'll tell you why. I can't stand the sound of his voice. That's it. Can't stand the sound of his voice. Do not like listening to him talk. If that's what Freddy does when he voices characters, then I guess not. But I that is why I don't enjoy listening to him speak. I genuinely think, oh, Pandora knows. I genuinely think that if he had a different voice, I think I'd really like him as a character. I think I'd really, really enjoy him. But that's literally the reason. And the first time we played Dragon Age Inquisition, I literally never had him in my party. I never talked to him. Ever. And I never did his quest. And so at the end, he like betrayed the Inquisition because I didn't do his quest. And a bunch of people like came in and were like, oh my God. And the mods had to be like, it's not that she made that choice. It's that she literally never talked to him. Like that's what happened. So, I mean, it's a valid answer. I'm glad you think so. Pandora somewhere. I feel a disturbance in the force. Yeah. Pandora is very aware. We talked about it. Canonically, she doesn't like that man's voice, so he's gonna betray us all. That's it. That's it. He's gonna have the crash out of the century. Selena and Pandora having the ick about... So I was asked why I don't like Bull. And so I'm being honest about it. I'm being honest about why I don't like Bull. I didn't even break out the lyrium. That's so funny. But yeah, I love the character, but I agree on the voice, and it's always jarring to hear him because his voice is different in my head. Yeah, I genuinely think that if he had a different voice, I'd be down. But yeah, and we do not do transphobia in this channel. We do not do transphobia in this channel. Absolutely not. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, which is not great. You know what's so funny, Siege? I did not know that he was James in Mass Effect 3. I literally never talked to James in Mass Effect 3 either. I never talked to James. Ever. Because he was such, in Mass Effect 3, he was such like the dude, broiest, bro, dude, whatever. And I was like, I hate that guy. I hate him. You didn't talk to so many people in Mass Effect. I didn't talk to anybody in Mass Effect. I talked to no one. I talked to like 2 people. And one of them said he loved me the second time I talked to him. So I was like, I'm not talking to anybody ever again. I like talking to people. And isn't that wild, Siege? Because Bull does defend Krem. Like, Bull is not transphobic. Bull is very, like, supportive and very wonderful and very like, hey, this is who Krem is. And Krem's gonna live his truth and I'm gonna be supportive of that. And Bull would not put up with that. It's so wild. But yeah. He did better as Kanan in Rebels than... Oh, I haven't watched Rebels. Canon Shep run of Mass Effect where you do the same thing you're doing in Inquisition when... That's so long. It's going to take so much time. I'll tell you what. I'll do it if I can skip one. I'll do it if I can skip one. If you'll let me skip one, I'll do it. Me coming back with ramen too. I don't like talking to people. I don't. I like talking to you guys. You can totally skip one. Thank you, Jory. I appreciate that. I'm not talking to Kaden, and I'm killing that bitch. If somebody gives me a mod where they can both die, I'll play one. If you can find me a mod that kills both humans, I'll play one. I mean, 60 hours per game is only 20 more hours than one playthrough of this game. You know what, Siege? You're right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Basic. I feel a disturbance in the force. Girl, wait, what? Sorry. I didn't know we hated Kaden. We don't hate Kaden. I hate Kaden. It's not that we hate Kaden. I don't like him. It's a little comic at the beginning of 2 to let you make decisions from 1. Okay, great. I don't like him. I think I have a lot of feelings about Kaden, but I really don't like him. I cannot stand. Okay, back to Canada, BRB. Oh, okay, have fun. Watching Hated Rivalry, I assume that's what you're doing. Kaden's not for me either. You are not alone. Thank you. I don't like him or Ashley. Ashley for obvious reasons. Kaden, how do we feel about Thane? Love Thane. Big love for Thane. Thane almost took me from Garrus. Thane almost got in there. Ashley gets character growth. Okay. It's not that I don't believe you, Siege, but the racism is so blatant and so loud and so like in your face from the very beginning that I'm like, I don't even want to give her a chance to grow. Because Jesus. So, like, I hear you. I'm more neutral about Caden, honestly. I like him sometimes. I don't other times. So, here's the thing with Caden, for me. Her animals comment is bananas. Bananas. I heard that comment and I was like, you're done. You're done. You're done. Second game, she's mostly absent. The third game, she comes around. That's a lot. But at least she's mostly absent in the second game. I don't like Caden because here are my reasons. I don't like him because Shep Garristhane, though. Jory! Oh, you're cooking. Kimberly Brooks, so it threw me off to hear Ashley's stance. Oh, I'm not familiar with Kimberly Brooks. I can understand Caden's not being for everyone, but I like him and I like Thane. Sure, fair enough. That's the other thing, is that they're fake. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about what I think? If you like them, still like them. I don't care. And can't represent the ship spouting that stuff. That's exactly right, Sleazy. I'm just like, you can't. There are people on the ship, and you're yelling that stuff. Seriously? Anyway, so I talked to Caden literally once, and then I went and talked to him again, and he was like, why are you behaving this way? I thought we were together. And I'm like, whoa. I was like the Mr. Krabs meme of like, what's so hilarious, Ellen, is that you liking Caden is like the most controversial thing you've done in this channel. And it's like, that's the controversial thing, which is hilarious. And it's only controversial because I don't like him. It's not even controversial. It's just like, because it's literally my channel. Like, and I don't like him. My first video game husband was Karth Anasi from KOTOR, who shares VA. Oh, yeah. KB is an African-American boy. Oh, interesting. That's wild. Kimberly Brooks. What else has she done? I heard Caden became a Spectre. I was like, damn, they'll make anyone a Spectre these days. Same, Jory! I thought that too! I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are we just like letting anybody do it? Like, it doesn't even feel special to be a Spectre anymore. Anyway, so he said that. He was like, oh, why are you behaving this way? We're together. And I was like, first of all, even if we were together, you don't get to decide how I behave. You don't get to comment on how I behave. That's not your prerogative, buddy. Like, Jesus. And then second of all, together? What? Who said? I've talked to you literally one time. So I got like ninja romanced and I was like, I didn't care for that. And then in the second game, after we get brought back by that company, I can't remember the name, but we meet up with him on like a planet or something, and he passes all Cerberus. Thank you. It literally just came to my brain. I was like, Cerberus. Thank you, Jory. He passes all kinds of judgment, and he's like doesn't even wait for Shep to offer any kind of explanation. He doesn't wait for Shep to hear like Shep's side of the story. He doesn't like nothing. He's just like, I thought you were better than this. I can't trust you. Like blah blah blah. You're in bed with the enemy. Da 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 da. Like versus Garrus, who is like, hey, I don't know if I necessarily get it, but I know that I would follow you through the gates of hell, and so if this is where you say we're going, then I'm with you. And I'll go with you there wherever you need to go. And I'm like, great. So that's my issue with Caden. But maybe if you do romance him, maybe it's better. I don't know. But it was a lot all at once. I was like, if this guy talks to me one more time. And then when we had like the scene in the hospital and Shepard did all, you know, when he was like hurt, and I didn't want him hurt, but like, and Shepard was having this like emotional moment in the hospital. I was like, I don't think that my Shepard feels that way about him. I don't know. The Ninja Man's after being cordial with him one time. The Veermar survivor always does that, though, alas. I know. Hence why Garrus is my fave. Yes, Garrus is my best friend. He's my best friend. He's my pal. He's my homeboy. He's my rotten soldier. My sweet cheese. My good time boy. I know her mostly as Oracle in the Batman Arkham games and as Ashley, but she has more than 300 credits. Oh, damn. Okay, I'll look her up. Bro is like, I can't trust you for 20 hours of gameplay. And then he's like, is there a chance maybe? And I'm like, fuck you, dude. What? So yeah, anyway, I don't care for that. I don't care for you very much. But yeah, big fan of Thane. Love Thane. Big fan. I bring myself to get in between Garrus and Tali. Jack is my main romance in the Mass Effect games. I do love Jack. I do love Jack. Once I was working with Courtney Taylor, and she was telling me about how a bunch of people would come up to her like at conventions when they meet her, and they'll tell her that they killed Jack. And I was like, what? So, hot tip, if you ever meet an actor and they voice someone that you kill in a game, don't tell them. Don't tell them that. They don't like it. They're not fans. So don't do that. Calibrations, my beloved. I do like, so I found out that J Money romanced Tali when he played Mass Effect, and then I romanced Garrus, and that Tali and Garrus romance each other when Shep does a romance, and I thought that was really cute. Anyway. Okay. You totally died in my game is not a great way to start a rapport, especially with Jack. Jack is baby girl. I love her so much. You two should get married. I know, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Oh god. Oh god. Jack has never done anything wrong in her life, ever. I know this. Then I started my whole playthrough to save her when I ended up knocking her down. How's I gonna do it? I gotta do this better. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. You're so valid. You're right, and you should say it. Yes. Oh. What's this? Inquisition in the area. Strike fast. Do not let them through. And like Kaden and Karth, Jack shares a VA with Jahani from KOTOR if you need another fun factor evening. Yeah, Courtney Taylor is in everything. And is so talented. Courtney Taylor's in everything. Is so talented. And if folks care to know this about actors, some people don't necessarily care, but if folks do care to know, is one of the nicest human beings that I have ever met in my life. She is very, very kind. Very kind and generous with her time. And just, yeah, she's pretty great. I'm very happy to know her. I go to her in a while and oh, now I can go.
Inquisitor.
Uphill.
All clear.
Great.
These red lyrium growths are warm.
Didn't Bianca say it was alive?
Did not know that was altar. Yep. This land is my land. This land is my land. Dalish parting. The area around Sarnia has always displayed a blend of the old and new, Elven and Orlesian. I take pride in this. And Priest de Leon is part of the Dales, and our history is nothing to be ashamed of. Others have not held such an enlightened view, and elven relics once scattered about the region have been destroyed or stolen. Some of the few remaining are statues of wolves, one along Alphonse's passage, another in a ruin near Elsplood River. Yikes. Dalish clans passing through often honor these statues with offerings of flowers. I see no harm in it. Selena, do you like crafting? I mean, I don't know that I'm very good at it. Solace in the background. But if you have a suggestion, Veer, I'm happy to take it. Dawnstone. What is that? They're just making up stones now, guys. Ah! Surreptitious. Kate, get out of the way! Surreptitiously grabs some of the jerky from the altar. Solus, what are you doing? Nothing!
More red lyrium. It spread far from the free marches.
Jin has a lot of silverite, which you can use to make high-tier heavy armor that's not class restricted. What? That is good to know. I did just pick up some silverite, so I'll be sure to grab more. I need to go get some more dragon scales, too. Or dragon leather, dragon, whatever. Stuff from a dragon. Also not class restricted. Dude. You never run out of arrows. Yeah, unless you play Skyrim! I have to craft like 1,000,000 fucking dragon arrows. That's literally all I do in Skyrim is craft arrows. That's all I do. Over and over and over and over again. Touch my pyramid. Let's craft arrows. Craft everything. Oh, really? Yeah, that's also a better.
There is a stark beauty to this area.
Oh, yeah? Is there? The pyramid? Yeah, I figured. Harbor Blessing? What the hell is that? could pass by so much red lyrium, and you can't destroy any of those, but you can destroy some specific ones. A very tiny idol. All of this has happened. Oh God!
More red lyrium. Well, try not to touch it or anything.
Dorian, are you worried about us? How do I get to the one that's on the map? Yeah, I hear you. I'm trying to get to it. Woohoo! Nuclear missiles. Send the behemoth. Oh, I think we already killed him.
Inquisitor.
We did it! We did it! We did it!
I will be taking a small. Where's the fucking? Oh, is it like down? Where is it? I thought it was up there. I don't understand. Well, we'll come back and find it. We do have an ad coming up in about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll go get my water and I'll hydrate, and yeah, figure some stuff out. But I will be right back. I'm gonna run an ad, and then we'll keep going. All right? Okay. Be right back. Alright, we are back. Shoobity boop boop. I did get some water, so I did hydrate. So what am I doing now? We are so back. Oh. Speak with the townspeople, take back the lion, close the fade rift, find Mama's ring, got it. Oh, cool. That's oh! 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 I have to bounce now, I fear. It is getting very late for me and I need to get up early tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of stream. Get good sleep. Thank you, Harp, for hanging out. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Get some good rest.
Red Lyrium, we should be cautious here.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay!
Thanks, Solus. You know, I once knew another elf that enjoyed pointing out the obvious. Of course.
A diversion.
Oh my god, I almost ran over the edge. What do your elven eyes see, Solus? right, Dory. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you get good rest.
Die!
Damn, okay, Navan. Let's see what blue spat is. Thank you. One of those shirts of like, if I like it, I'll just get it in another color. So I have like 5 different types of this shirt. Or I have like this shirt in like 5 different colors.
There's a corpse in this lyrium.
Interesting. The Red Templars spared its creation by growing it from the dead.
Ooh, I hate that. Gosh, I don't like that.
Close your eyes and jump.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Raiders. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing today? Behold the age of the flying, fire-breathing lizards. Yes. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Raiders. My name's Selena. I'm an RPG streamer. I'm also an actor living and working in Los Angeles. I'm so thrilled that you all are here. Thank you for being
I would
here.
rather not linger here.
Well, alright, Solus, can you just calm down for a sec? Thank you all! How was your stream? What were you up to? What were you doing today? Hi, Pandorica! How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Playing Dragon Age Origins. Very nice. How's your hero of Ferelden? This is a bottle of Thetis. I'm gonna freak out. Oh, great. It's the rain. Is it actually a cactus? No, I promise. Skeleton shell shop style. It is not a cactus. Wonderful. Give it to me. Thank you, Jane.
This gives me a headache.
Oh! Are you okay, Dorian?
We found the heart of the Red Lyrium operation.
Right. I'm too pretty to die! And he's right, and he should say it. What the? I want to go home. I didn't sign up for this. And then one of them would be like a deranged laugh. Like, ah! Okay. Okay, so it's shit that's like up there. Fuck. Oh my god. No! No! God damn it. Do you guys have to follow me? No! Well, I don't know how to get up to this thing. Y'all, sometimes the fighting. Another giant? Sometimes the fighting.
Back me up!
I didn't know that was something I could do. I didn't know that was an option. Oh, I'm down. Alright. Let's see how much. running. Ugh. Let's just keep going. If I have to keep just like holding down the right trigger to shoot, I'm going to fall asleep at this computer. Writing's in my calculator. I'm zooming out. What did I miss? Not a lot. Naris. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, just some giants, and everybody's trying to kill us. Hi. Oh no, wait. This is where I came from. God damn it! I get so turned around. Another giant? This is the one we ran away from. I'm so confused. What's up in the suns? Catch it. Sorry, hold on, my controller disconnected. Where am I supposed to go? It's Bluetooth. like you're heading into Suladin Keep. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Okay. So that's this way. Which is not here. So, by the way, gone. Gone! I love a good ramen. I don't want to be here.
Nothing to report.
I don't want to do this anymore. Suladin Keep can wait. Cullen's advisor quest happen here? Yeah, I don't want to worry about Suladin Keep right now. I'm annoyed. So, where's Gordon? That one. Where's this guy? Perfect. Let's go over here. Cullen's quest?
Inquisitor.
Well, we do want to help out our guy. We do want to help out our guy.
Oh, Creator, see me kneel, for I walk only where you would be.
Come, lad. I have tried beans and radishes. It's not much, but last week's salt can make...
To leave, though, you absolutely can. I might! I just might! Before going to the Temple of the Mythal. Okay, do I have Cullen's quest already? No, and I appreciate that. Heads up. I'm not sure. Okay, I'll check.
Sarnia wasn't prepared for this.
And why did this happen to this place? Find the answer in Suladin Keep. Well, Suladin Keep is gonna stay not in my possession for now, because... Ay, ay, ay.
This is one of the mages I spoke of. It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
Anytime. Alright, Dorian, get out of the way. Dorian. Dorian! Oh, God. And then do I have to go talk to Cullen to get his quests, or? Okay. Oh, wait. Is that it? Oh, no. Oh, I do have it. It's the smuggler letters? Is that what it is? Oh, it's before the dawn. Okay, that's fine. It's just a lot of talking.
Good day. Come back.
Oh, wait, why am I going to him? I already talked to him. Well, maybe he has some other stuff to say. Welcome back, Pandora. I want to yap with you because you're so cool. Well, Navani. So fair enough. Hi. Oh. Dear Mia, I'm still alive. Your loving brother. Oh.
I'd be perfectly happy never again setting foot in the Winter Palace. It wasn't the gossip and backstabbing, I know what the game entails, but the indifference to it all.
Yeah, Navani didn't like it either. Nolly! They could just send a raven, but would Selena read
I
them?
didn't
Probably
care
not.
for it myself.
I might.
I shouldn't be surprised.
No, I bet I'd read a
Chantry
letter.
can be the same. Their politics are less extravagant, but just as
Hi, Nolly!
The Empress rules a
Hi,
country.
Jordan.
The Divine influences half a continent.
Ah!
May I ask you something?
Yeah, tag me in it. Where are you gonna tag me?
You've mentioned siblings. With everything that's happening, do you know if they're all right?
I've received word from my eldest sister. She was always good at tracking me down. South Reach has experienced the same chaos as everywhere else. My family is fine. Pray they remain so.
I was gonna tag Allie. Sorry, I didn't say it like that. Oh, no, you can. No, it's fine. You can just tag Nolly. It's okay. No, it's fine. No, it's chill. It's okay. No, it's fine. It's okay. Sorry. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. For context, it is her rolling her eyes in at Solus. Welcome back, Puddleglam.
Your sister tracked you down. She didn't know where you were.
I let her know I was in Haven. She assumed I survived. It's not the first time. I may have neglected to tell her when I was transferred to Kirkwall.
Ooh, he's just like me, for real, for real.
I wasn't in a good state. I wanted only to leave. I received an angry letter about my disappearance 2 years later. For all her reprimands, it was a relief to hear from someone who knew me before the Blight.
You still regret the man you became after leaving Ferelden?
After the Ferelden Circle, I thought all mages were like the ones there. Knight Commander Meredith's methods were harsh, but they kept people safe.
You said Meredith was unstable.
She was my Knight Commander. I had no reason to distrust her. She wasn't wrong about the Blood Mages in Kirkwall. Meredith encouraged my anger towards the mages. There was only so far I would go, and she knew that too. I was her second in command. She kept decisions from me, those I
Right,
would question.
Ellen?
I believed she was serving the city. I never thought to question her, not until it was too late.
I hope you find the Inquisition's leadership more agreeable.
I am confident you will see us through to the end. The Inquisition is my chance to atone. I will not see it fail.
That was her, like, kind of reaching out, being like, and him, like...
That's all I wanted to know.
Another time, then.
A place to save lives. What could be more important?
Inquisitor?
They're both yearning. They're both yearning. And not getting what they want. And then this asshole.
My heart.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shirar.
Do I ever yearn? Do I yearn? Shut up. Wow, that looks amazing. Jesus Christ.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
Homemade Crunchwrap Supremes, y'all. It's probably too much, but that's okay. Oh, no, it's okay. No, no.
Mine.
Thank you. Thank you for wearing socks. Yes, J Money made this for me. And also for himself. There's some for him too. Marriage material. Do you think I should marry that guy? Think I should marry that guy? I'll think about it. Literally, when we were like 5 years into the relationship, my mom kind of sat me down. I was visiting my parents, and my mom like sat me down and was like, "You better not mess that up." And I was like, "I'm trying, I promise." Oh man. Oh, it's funny. Okay. What if we go take down... Wait, if I take down... Wait, Ellen. If I take down... Moon Mom knows. She knows. If I take down... the biggest... No! Oh my god! It's because it's to do with Soulless, and I thought you wouldn't want to answer a question about Soulless. Jesus! All right, come on. No. Oh my god. Anybody. Ellen, Nolly, Pandora, Jordan, anyone who has played this game before, Veer, and who wants to answer, if I do this quest, will it trigger the Temple of Mythal? Anybody who wants to answer can tell me. Please. Sleazy. Anyone. Everyone. Wish I knew. That's a primary quest line? Okay, thank you, Siege. You have to choose to go to the Temple of Mythal. Okay, amazing. have to go to the Arbor Wilds via the war table. Okay, great. Getting a crick in my neck. Okay, and that's before the dawn. Okay. You said this will take me 10 minutes. Can you believe this, y'all? Oh, my inventory's full?
As I remember it.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on.
You didn't tell me you'd been here before. After the Blight ended, I came here to see Justinia.
It's okay, I'll just destroy some stuff.
She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother. I needed her wisdom after the hero of Ferelden died. I didn't expect it to be so... deserted. It makes me uneasy. It's a small village, and it's too early for the chant. I'm sure the sisters are somewhere.
Pandora, I swear to God.
Liliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This
She
place
did die.
Makes me
She died.
feel like,
She sacrificed herself.
like she's still with us.
Her boyfriend's
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor?
I think.
You brought the Inquisitor here?
Pandora, is that
My lady, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left
Stuff
for
to hear
me.
me when I go away. Okay.
Really?
It's good to know.
What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch, that light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Supposed to be a kid's movie. No, you're good. You're so good. You're totally
You
good.
still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of a most...
I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful.
Have you seen it by... Must be careful then. Justinia's enemies are making their move, vying for position, and the Sunburst throne. What was that? Looks like we opened something.
Whoop.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Good old Leliana was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thidas away from the true Chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them. Good work. We know the name of our enemy. That's half the battle won. Exactly.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
In all seriousness, I love to see that you have so many wonderful people in here that can support you through this playthrough, especially because they give me a chance to be sillier. Yes! We love silliness in here. I know, Pandora. I know you're being silly. I would never say mean things about you. Never, seriously. I don't say mean things about anyone. I don't know what to do. What do I do? We're all just silly geese in here. We're all just silly gooses. I genuinely do not know what to do here. It's up to me? I hate being in charge. Decisions in my RPG? What? Up to you, like, partially. What do you think Navani would do? Navani wouldn't want to let her go. We've also made some decisions that will affect how Leliana responds to Navani's advice. I don't think she's too dangerous to let go, right? An argument could be made that she's too dangerous to let go. Sorry, I went away from the mic. An argument could be made that she's too dangerous to let go. Why? I guess, I don't know. She's kind of an idiot. She's not very good at her job. What? Well, no, then I could let her go. If it's like, nah, you're not gonna do too much damage. Let's do this one.
We don't have to kill her. No. I must protect the Inquisition. She is an enemy.
I see what you've become. The righteous stand before the darkness, and the Maker shall guide them.
You tried! Nelly, did you have that in the chamber?
No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
It's not what you expected. That doesn't mean it's nothing.
There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
But because you didn't talk to Liliana and now you got it after the decisions you made with her. Yeah, for sure.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
Owe her anything!
Now? After everything you've said and done?
What?
And my poor dear Natalie. I called her sister once, but I couldn't risk leaving her alive.
I told you to leave.
Don't tell me to let it all go after all I've sacrificed to get here.
What? This is not my fault. Don't lay this at my feet.
Justinia tried to save me, but all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving. There is work to be done. I'll see you back at Skyhold.
How you pushed her to be hardened? How I pushed her to be hardened? I can't do anything right. I mean, I just supported her. I thought this is what she wanted. That is what she wanted. Supported her being tough. Yeah, supported her ruthlessness. Damn. Alright, y'all. Alright. So this was a mistake that Navani made. And I think that Navani would view it as a mistake. Her actions in this mission are direct consequences of what we say to her in the future. Yeah, so I think that Navani would view it as a mistake. She's like, wow,
Here is the request the leader of the trade made. Yes, I'll see to it.
Grand Cleric Victoire is scrambling after the loss of her angel.
Good. Her support base is in Morale.
Where, if you don't
tear it down.
During one of her early conversations, it swings her towards Heartland.
Grand Cleric Victoire wishes to make an enemy of the Inquisition. I'll give her what she wants.
Damn.
Doesn't Victoire have a young cousin? Lord Firmin? She dotes on him.
Yes, mistress. I believe that is so.
Good. Have him collected. He shall be an honored guest, and make sure the Grand Cleric hears about it.
At your command.
The some people who don't like it is me, apparently.
Is everything under control? Perfect. The Grand Cleric and others like her will fall in line soon enough. You see, when I'm ruthless, it gets us where we need to be. It's something to be proud of. Why fix it?
Well, now she's
How
just
funny that
whacking
her
me over
regret
in
is
the
what
head with
finally
it.
puts my own to rest. I chose to become her
In
left
terms of
hand,
mechanics,
knowing what
not
it meant.
themes. Got it.
It was
Yeah.
my
No,
weakness
fair enough.
that stopped me from fully committing to my task.
I don't think it was weakness.
You have a good heart. It's not a weakness. You are too kind, Inquisitor. Call it what it is. The Inquisition needs me just as the Divine did, to do what no one else dares.
No,
Death and
it's
deception
cool.
are my trade. It is what I am.
like that it's part of
It
the
is what I
Divine story.
always will be.
I tried to do this with Bull too, but nobody would let me. So. Thanks for the lurk, Briggsy. I don't know if you still have the sound on, but those cookies that you gave me were the best batch of cookies I've ever had in my life. What did I try to do with Bull? I tried to not do anything and have like kind of a quote-unquote bad ending for Bull for this story, for Navani's canon run, but nobody would let me. Yes, really. There's like half of one left in the kitchen. It's clunky, but I appreciate them trying to still include Liliana when we can't really have her as a companion. Yeah, no, totally. And her outfit is the best. Already had a bad ending before. If you want that to be canon, that's okay too. Yeah, no, fair. No, but this is the canon run. This is it. This is the canon run. When you smile for the first time today. Yeah, of course. They were like thick, but also soft, but not too soft. They were doughy. Like literally, they should have been in a bakery. Like I thought, like they were like bakery cookies. Like you could buy them. Thank you for the link. All right, Inquisitor. But no, I'm mainly joking. Not kill the Chargers. I didn't kill them. I just didn't do anything. You just seemed so upset last time because didn't you have adorable? I did have adorable. I did, and I was just confused. I was just confused. So I was like, what is going on? But no, I have thoughts, but I can share those with you, I'm sure. I'm also mainly joking. I wanted a reaction. That's all I wanted. Okay, but I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about this. This was good. I'm sorry for being supportive. Oh my god. Sorry for being supportive. Y'all, this is really good. I think we got a lot done. I need to come to this when I can play for a long time, because I don't know if a 3-hour stream is long enough. But I need to eat, and I need to watch. I need to catch up on the pit. We're not caught up on the pit. And I'm tired of scrolling so fast past spoilers. And I have to go to bed because I have to go to the gym in the morning. But this was so fun. Yeah, the pit. So, here's the deal with the deal. How dare you take care of yourself? How dare I? Here's the deal with the deal. Whoa. I will be streaming again on Twitch on Friday. For sure. On Friday. And I will plan to stream again on Wednesday. That will be the plan. Depending on how much work I can get done tomorrow. But it's a run of the play on Wednesday. So if I can't get memorized in time on Wednesday, and I'm mostly memorized, but if I can't get memorized in time on Wednesday, then I need to do that instead of streaming. So that's the deal with the deal. But Friday, good to go for sure. And then Saturday, I can't stream because I have a recording. So we do a stream of you memorizing. You want to do a stream of me memorizing? You want to do a stream of me attempting an Irish accent? Okay, ready? Good morning, sir. Jasmine, sir. Yes, sir. Madam has explained your case to me, sir. Your lapses of memory, sir. You want to do that? You're quite right, sir. I was in the employ of His Grace, the Duke of Sidarrington, for 3 years. His Grace, one of our foremost golfers, as you well know, sir, never took coffee before a day on the course. His Grace always said that it made his hand unsteady. Wow, think about it. How about that? You need a redeem to switch my accent to Irish? That unsteady? Unsteady? I'm undone. It's not that good. All right. Very kind of you. So it'll depend on how much I get memorized. Because my play opens on the 24th. Anyway. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. What are we doing? Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, Kara's live. Everyone throw your flowers on the stage. No, that's for ballet. Here's the raid call. We're going to go over to Kara the Hobbit, who is playing A Plague's Tale. There you go. Perfect. Always by Panic here. Y'all are so sweet. Very kind. And I will for sure see you on Friday. Hopefully see you on Wednesday. And thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I really, really, really appreciate it. And thank you for your help and for your patience while I played Dragon Age Inquisition. It's always a blast. Y'all are awesome. And thank you for the raids. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for everything. And I'm positive that I will see you soon. And hopefully see you around the Discord and all that lovely stuff. And you guys are amazing. And when this play is over, we will get back to longer streams. Anyway, all right. I will see you so soon. Get some good rest. Bye.